YouTube, we are back. We are back. Estamos de vuelta, hijo de puta. Right now we're heading to LaGuardia Airport to go to Brazil. Nah, I'm just joking. I want to go back to Brazil so bad, man. It's been so long. But we're going to Miami, Florida first for the layover. Then we're going to Medellin, Colombia. So I'll catch y'all at the airport, but I heard them long lines are not a joke, and my flight is in like 3 hours, so I'm terrified. But let's see how it looks like. But yeah, no bullshit, now it definitely might be late. I went across the street to go get chicken wings. Bro, the bus is gone. There was a line of people here waiting to get on the bus to go to the airport. Now that shit is gone, and I'm here by myself. All because I wanted chicken wings, bro. God, I made it to my gate with hour 20 left to go. Yes, I fly with Spirit, don't judge me. We get cheap flights here. Actually, once I get to Miami, I'll explain, but I got this whole flight for free. Yo, Chad, no bullshit. I recorded that, like, what? Not even 10 minutes ago? Like, I said I had an hour and 20 left until I was going to board. And I came out at hour 10. Like, that's insane, truly. I think I remember I had a flight going from Puerto Rico to New York, and I was there like at 2 a.m. That was like a 45-minute process. It was pretty quick. Yo, this was not even 10 freaking minutes. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm aboard my flight. Use the bathroom right now. Talk later. It's been a couple hours later. We made it to a diner. We're about to munch. I'll probably meet you guys at the beach. We gotta finish all this. Alright guys, you probably can't see anything, but we made it to the beach. I'm gonna chill here for a few hours. It's pretty windy. I didn't expect it to be that windy, but I am in front of a beach, so I think it's pretty expected at the same time, so I sound like a dumbass right now. Anyways, I'm gonna lay here for a bit, listen to some music, wind down. I'm so tired, guys. I haven't slept during that plane, but either catch the sunset, and that's if I don't leave early to go back to the airport. If I do leave early to go back, I'll just start re-recording when I get to Medellin. Chad, we made it to Medellin, Colombia. Horrible layover, to be honest. I think my chargers got fried from the rain at Miami, and now I gotta get new chargers, which is kind of depressing. I ended up having to buy one at the airport just to survive, which was $25 fucking for a damn charger. I did have like a few things planned today, but because I'm tired, like I have extreme jet lag, I did not get any sleep at all. It was like on and off. I'm just gonna take a nap and see what I do later in the night. I wish that celebration was for me, but unfortunately it's not. Honestly, I was not so excited about this trip because nothing will ever beat Brazil, but yo, with that band playing and me just coming out of the airport, I mean, we got a contender so far, man. Let's see how the rest of this trip goes. My Uber driver, this was expected, but it was pretty unexpected because I totally forgot about it. But here in Colombia, the taxi drivers and the Uber drivers literally fight. Like, they fight fist to fist, face to face, whatever you want to call it. They do not like competition. Uber has, like, oh my god, look at these mountains. Hold on, I gotta pause for a second. I just had back-to-back South America trips, and I'm acting like I haven't seen mountains in so long. So what I was trying to say is, they basically don't like competition. Like, they I heard that Uber drivers, and I'll probably just sit in the front seat anyways, but they don't like having people in the back seat, because then like other people get confused. Taxis is gonna think like, oh, if he's sitting in the back, then that must be like a client or a service and not an actual taxi. But if I sit in the front, they might think, you know, oh, that's my cousin, my aunt, uncle, whomever it may be. So for now, I'm just waiting. I hope I don't catch any of that 10 stuff that I just mentioned, but I'll meet you guys at the hotel. thing I forgot to mention, guys. It's been 24 hours of travel, and my back is killing me. And the reason is, I didn't order a carry-on. I didn't order a check bag. I decided to do personal item. I'm only gonna be here for 4 or 5 days. I managed to fit all my clothes, all my undies, deodorant, cologne, my hats, like anything, everything is in this backpack. So you can imagine how heavy that is and how like I have to carry that all over the place, you know what I mean? Right, chat, hour and a half later, we just got to my hotel. Honestly, it's pretty decent. I can't complain. Like, this is giving me when I first got an apartment in Rio, and it looked pretty small, but I was still okay with it. Like, it looks kind of identical. There's no AC. I gotta use a fan, but it's not like Colombia's that hot. Modern bathroom, which is really something that a lot of people care about, man. Yeah, pretty modern. Looks nice. New toilet, new yeah. Not bad, guys. You guys remember the last Brazil vlogs? There was one hotel that tried to scam me, and then I had to end up like spending more money to book a different hotel. Eventually, I did get a refund from the other hotel, but that just goes to show, like, just stick to one hotel. Don't do nothing crazy, especially at a foreign country. You know, it just depends what country you're going to, but a foreign country is a foreign country, man. You never know. Alright, guys, not gonna lie. So the very next morning, I did not do anything yesterday at all. I mean, I was trying to go to an ATM and then find something to eat. I couldn't go to the ATM because they couldn't accept my card. So I have to go like more central area, like touristy area where everybody takes out money. And like for food, because I didn't have money, I couldn't get food, you know what I mean? So I ended up going to some supermarket that did accept international cards. I'm like, yeah, why not buy some like fruits, chocolate, whatever. I'll just do some of my schoolwork for a bit. It's pretty early. It's like 7:30 right now. So the stuff that I want to do, I'm gonna just hold on for like another hour, and then I'm gonna head out. Basically, whatever, like some of the stuff that I wanted to do yesterday, I'll squeeze in today. So it's probably gonna be a super long vlog since it's like 2 separate days of vlogs, but I'll figure it out. Aquí tenemos el outfit before we head out. Some light shorts, Crocs. We just made it to a mall here. About to take out some money, so wish me luck, wish me luck. Let's see. What the fuck? That's it? Am I tripping? They're playing Bryson Tiller in the mall. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyways, I thought the money was going to come in way too many multiples, but I withdrew 150K, something like that. And like one bill was for like 100K, and then it was like 2 for 20, something like that. I can't even make the math right now, but hopefully I could get some change at the restaurant that I'm going to, because I wanted multiples. I didn't just want them big bills. But if I don't get change, I'm cooked. Hopefully they accept card, but it's an 18-minute walk, so I'll meet you guys when I get my nice little plate, hopefully. I was having an issue trying to get my, well, I don't even think I said it in the vlog yet. I'm going to a football game tonight. It's in a couple of hours though. I'm not worried about it yet, but I'm like having trouble trying to get my tickets, and I think I just got my tickets. Like, they send the tickets the day of, but the thing is, I don't have freaking internet and this thing doesn't want to load, so I don't know, we'll see. But if you guys are looking to go to a football game here in Medellin, I think they send tickets the day of, so don't try to be too concerned about that. It's not like Ticketmaster or anything in the US where you get tickets as soon as you purchase them. One thing I realized is that this is like a very orange city. Like, the buildings, a lot of the buildings are orange. A lot of these like little pueblos are orange. Even if you have a building like this tree is covering it, that's like white, like little orange parts still show up. And every time I go on Google Earth and I look at Medellin, like you look at the city from, you know, Google Earth, it's just like you just see a whole bunch of orange, and it's similar to other cities like Frankfurt and is that a Dominican flag? There was another. I go on Google Earth a lot, so I see stuff. But I think Madrid too is like a pretty orangey with the buildings and stuff. And yeah, Medellin is like, it's exactly like the rest. So guys, before I get my plate, just so I don't forget, and I already know the food's gonna be a banger, so I was gonna say it anyways after the plate. Ali's restaurant in Medellin. This is my first time trying this dish. It's a typical Colombian breakfast. Let me see if I get this right. Arepa, queso, arroz y huevo, and chocolate. So, no, I don't know how to say arepa in English, but this is cheese, rice, eggs. You could say this is like a wrap, but it has like a distinct flavor to it. It's not necessarily a wrap. And then chocolate. But I already know it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. I don't gotta rate it. It's time for me to eat. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, of course you guys can see from the camera, but this is part of COMUNA 13. There's like the other side is down there. And yeah, man, this just gives me favela vibes. It's the same exact thing as Brazil, except for what I mentioned, that everything looks so browny / orangey. Like this is so orangey, man. But we're gonna go to the cemetery first, then we'll go to COMUNA 13. I do see some metro cables over here, so I'll probably find out about that. If that's a way to get to COMUNA 13, I'd be more than happy to go there, get some views, some videos from the metro cable. But we're 6 minutes away from the cemetery, so that's where I'm headed. Found another viewpoint of COMUNA 13. Guys, if you're gonna walk to a lot of addresses in South America, you better be prepared to climb uphill, because like I'm on a mountain. Over there is a mountain. Over there is a mountain. Like there's mountains that just surround South America, and it's like you gotta go uphill and then downhill, and then you know you gotta like this way and that way, and yeah, it's like be prepared to walk. Hey chat, we made it to the cemetery. If I'm not confused, these are people that were killed by police brutality in the area. I see a lot of kids, I see a lot of young people, I see a lot of old. I mean, like look at her, man. She's, you know what I mean? Like these are, I don't know how these deaths came about. I want to do more research on it. I kind of forgot since I did my research like a couple months ago before this trip, but this is pretty insane, man. It's just this is like a wall cemetery. I've never seen nothing like it. A lot of the pictures have names under them, like, and they show the dates of death. A lot of them have, well, this is the only one I've seen, but it has messages like these, just kind of like kind messages. I saw, yeah, here it is. They have these like, I'm assuming golden flowers. This is pretty wrought, but they have the same type of flowers and paper for a lot of these like portraits, and I don't know if people all get their flowers from the same place, but just something to note. I do see that there was a lot of people here that had autism, and maybe, oh look, this guy has a police hat. It's kind of interesting. Maybe he was a police officer and he got friendly fired by one of his own police officers. What I was trying to say is that, you know, people with autism, police sometimes take advantage or just straight up kill because they think that they're not valuable in life, etc. Let's see what this says. Yep, victims and military operations. So let me scan that QR code. I want to learn more about this, but we're gonna go to COMUNA 13 now. Can this thing scan? Ordered the Uber, $1.78. Not quite like Brazil. Brazil had cheaper Ubers, but still similar. We made it to La COMUNA 13. It got real hot, bro. But yeah, people taking pictures, a lot of vendors, a lot of people. Feel great here. Honestly, you know what? Let me see if I could get some jerseys real quick. I'm gonna wait for the jerseys. I'll probably come back another day, just because I don't want to carry it in my hand the whole day. A lot of like tour guides here that try to like plead you into, hey, take the tour, come with us. It's not that. It's not that. What was I gonna say? It's not that expensive, but still, I mean, literally the only thing that you guys are doing is just walking in like a straight line and then leaving. So it's kind of hard to make a tour out of that. You know what I mean? Place definitely reminds me of Rocinha in Brazil. And if you guys don't know what Rocinha is, don't even search it up. Just click on my Brazil favela vlog, and you guys will see. But it looks way too similar. Only difference is this incline is crazy. Woo! It's a huge mountain. I'm like starting to sweat a little, but like, look how it's coming up. It's like all the way, and it's just gonna keep getting higher. I gotta go upstairs and like, yikes, man. So just imagine all the people that live here in this COMUNA. It's not called a favela, it's a COMUNA. One thing about this place, way more touristy than Rocinha. Like Rocinha is mostly just shopping, but this has like so much more. Like it's colorful, it has art, it has like different stuff that you can do, you know what I mean? Not just eating and buying jerseys and stuff. This has way more yeah, look at that. Even like a tattoo parlor. Not saying that Rocinha doesn't have that, but there's way more options here. Look at, they got these trash ass posters. I'm not saying that the players are trash, it's just the quality of the posters. We got the Colombian Christ the Redeemer. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I could get to that. I want to find out how I could get to that. That looks nice. Just look at that, man. So beautiful. We have another statue here. I honestly can't tell you what that is. There's also another one over there, but this house is kind of covering it. Wow, man. This is... I think I said Rocinha was the biggest favela in the world, but this place looks huge. Like, I don't know if like all of this here is the favela because it's all so connected, or if where I am specifically is the favela, but it's huge regardless. Holy. Here. They got more music and more dancing over there. I think there's an art exhibition up there. Super nice so far. That's what I think that is. That's scary. That looks like to zip line from one side to the other, and in a place like this I would not trust that. And they got like the absolute shortest cut of the Statue of Liberty up there, but of course people would still take pictures on it. Man, it's so strange. I live in New York, but I've yet to gone to the Statue of Liberty, and like literally all my friends, everyone I know, they've at least done it once. So I guess that's something on my bucket list, even though I'm like way too late since I lived there my whole life. But I mean, shit, I could do it right now. After a while, the farther and farther you go, the less touristy it gets. But the easy part is getting down. The hard part is how long it's gonna take. 'Cause, man, I got up here like an hour ago. Yikes. I'm gonna go down now, but I'm assuming the yo, is that a gorilla? Holy shit. I was saying, I'm assuming that the businesses here, the higher and higher up you go to, like the less business you get once you get to places like this. That's why there's like less tourists here, because they get like less business. And I'm assuming just opening up a business in this side is cheaper than as opposed to if you were ordering all the way down where it's easier to reach and get to. I don't know if that's police or a helicopter tour, but if that's a helicopter tour, I'd like to do that. I didn't even see this when I was passing by. Now that I'm coming down, the Eiffel Tower of, I was gonna say France, the Eiffel Tower of Medellin, Colombia. So the game doesn't start for not another 5-ish hours. Honestly, I thought everything that I did was gonna be done for like the duration until I had to go to the game. But since we still got 5 hours, I'm gonna shift some plans. Right now we're gonna head to a park, a memorial park similar to the cemetery, which was more like a memorial, not like an actual cemetery where there's bodies. But you guys will see. I'm gonna get down and order that Uber. Hey chat, so somehow we made it. I was on my way down and I like went the wrong way, and somehow I ended up at like a non-touristy part, but I managed to Uber where I was at, and now we're at the park. So this park is a memorial site. Believe it or not, like where I'm standing, this place was blown up. Like this was one of Pablo Escobar's, I don't know what he had here. I don't know if he had like an apartment here or like a house. He had something here, but all of this was blown up by the government. And years later, they turned it into a monument. We got these like little circles here. I don't know if the camera can catch it. There's some flowers that are covering it, but all of these circles that you see, they represent one person that Pablo Escobar killed. So this is a dead person, this is a dead person, this is a, like, look at all of these. It's a lot. It's a lot of bullet holes. It was super sunny earlier, now it's kind of cloudy. I fear that it's gonna rain. I hope it doesn't rain, because then I'm gonna get wet, and then my electronics might get wet too, so let's not fear that. But look at this, man. I mean, there's still more like little like bullet holes here, and I was all the way down there. It's just, it's way too many people, and it's like crazy to me. Look at that. It just keeps going and going and going. We got a little message here at the end. Somos lo que dejamos a los demás. We are what we left of everybody else. Something like that. I hope I translated it right. I'm gonna walk to the other side. I don't think there's nothing there. Oh, yeah, we got some slabs there. I don't know exactly what that is, but let's check it out. So nothing much, just like mini messages, like a couple sentences and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, this is why it's called a memorial. It's pretty sad. And honestly, it's like seeing all those bullet holes, it's like, dude, you killed that many people. Like, it's so scary. And it's scarier to think that like where I'm standing, like this was blown up. Like, I'm starting to, I don't know much about science, but like isn't this place technically like radiated, or is that more for like nuclear type of bombings and stuff like that? All right, so we're gonna Uber now. Our next spot, even though he's dead, we're gonna see the man face to face, even though he's he's not alive anymore. That guy is well dead. And we made it to the cemetery. I don't know if I could just walk directly on the grass, but Pablo Escobar's grave is like a little more down there-ish. Alright guys, so like a dumbass, you can walk on the grass, but I didn't even bother asking because I just seen other people walk on the grass. But here it is, we made it. I'm stepping in one of the most richest people's freaking casket, bro. It's just crazy. These are also some of the nicest flowers I've seen. But yeah, this whole area right here is basically all their bodies. Like, this is like their entire family. So that's Pablo. I'm assuming that's his brother. I'm not sure about the rest of these. I'm not even gonna try to guess. But yeah, they have his entire family all in one grave. All in this like square that's kind of apart from the rest of the cemetery. It's scary to think about how the place that I was at, it was previously blown up. This is actually a picture of it. I found a picture. So it was previously blown up, and they blew it up because of this guy, and I'm standing on top of his grave. Like, I'm like, the amount of wealth, the amount of money, the amount of trauma, the amount of like everything that this guy caused. I'm wow. It's kind of weird how it's easily accessible to me. Like, I'm assuming some celebrities and high class people would be placed in graves where it's kind of hard to visit, or you need permission from some sort of authority, or a lot of them get like cremated and there's no such thing as like a cemetery for them. Like, it's just like, this seems fake to me. It seems like he's not under me, or at least part of his body is under me. Maybe the other ones has been eaten or thrown in the trash, or Maybe it's just cremations under here. I'm not sure exactly, but I feel like his full skeleton is not under here. Like there has to be some type of you know what I mean? Still looks beautiful nevertheless. And this is like my first time at a cemetery, so this is probably one of the more nicer cemeteries you'll see on planet Earth. Like have more beautiful flowers here and stuff like that. But it's supposed to be a respectful place. You just come and go 10-15 minutes, and yeah, we're out to the next spot. Just got to the spot. Metro's right there, but mission impossible trying to cross this highway right now. One thing that I realized about transportation here in Medellin, motorcycles, there's a lot of female motorcyclists here. In Brazil, it was, I would say, like 5% women, 95% men. Here it's more like 40-60, so it's a great amount of both genders driving motorcycles. Another thing is, even that car is an example. The amount of cars here that have tint is a ginormous amount. Like I'm talking, I don't know what's the rule here if tints are allowed, but look at that, tint. Like there's a lot of cars with a lot of tint, and usually it's 5% all around. So I genuinely wonder, like, what's the tint law here? Another thing is like having plates on the side windows, and I think that's more for like that's one right there. It's more for like company trucks and I guess business vehicles. Like that one right there, that's another one. I also want to search that up because I'm kind of curious about that. That one just kind of weirded me out. That took a while. We got less than 2.5 hours left. Look at that, another COMUNA right there. But we're gonna plan this out. We gotta plan this out a little more accurately because I want to eat before the game, and I don't know if 2.5 is enough. But we'll see what we could do. So to get the best views, we gotta go to line K. Yeah, line K. So I gotta find line K. But this looks nothing like the NYC subway. Like, look at these trains. Chat, that was a nice little metro cable ride. Going to it's line K going to Santo Domingo. Going to Santo Domingo, the views are kind of whack, but coming back, wow, man. I mean, just look at this. That was like my viewpoint from like coming back. So it was so amazing. Now we're gonna head to a restaurant, and then we're gonna head straight to the stadium. So Uber's 4 minutes away. I'll catch y'all at the restaurant. We made it to our lunch spot. Now a lot of you that probably know me, they're like, Jay, why are you at a Dominican spot in a Colombian like city? Man, I gotta support local Dominicans. I also, like, very surprisingly as a Dominican, I don't even eat Dominican food that much, but I ordered a pescado boca chica, a empanada de pollo, so fish with rice, beans, I think it comes with tostones, I'm not sure, and chicken empanada. And then to drink, I ordered a morir soñando, which for those of you that don't know, it's like, how do I explain? It's orange juice and milk. That I drink often. I drink that like every week when I'm at home. But it's orange juice and milk, and it's like you mix condensed milk and like sugar and ice cubes, and it's a little confusing. But yeah, I'll show you guys the plate when it comes. Already gonna know it's gonna be another 10 out of 10, so we don't gotta rate it. Empanadas for the entry. Morir soñando right there, that's already about to end. I thought I ordered one empanada, but I ordered 3. I'm still gonna eat everything regardless, so I'm not gonna waste food. I am running late to the game, so hopefully there's not that much bones inside this fish, because I I need to hurry up and finish this. I paid for my food. I just used the bathroom, but bro, they got the music that I play on my speakers on, bro. This is hilarious. Chad, the game started like 10 minutes ago. So we're gonna miss a little bit of the first half, but we're still gonna get in regardless. They what's it called? I think that isn't that the game right there? Yeah, they're watching it at the bar. I could have just been sitting here. One of the clubs playing is a local club called Independiente Medellin, and on Wednesday there's another club that's gonna play called Nacional, which is like the two big teams in Medellin. And like I don't have a team that I support, but I guess I'll buy like a Nacional jersey instead of the Medellin one. I hope these are not the Lions. What am I looking at? Okay, I was wrong. Those are not the Lions for the stadium. It's just bus. But like in the European equivalents, it's like Bayern Munich versus Dortmund, or Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, like two big rivals in one city. And I don't support one team. I just wear the national team jersey, so I'm a neutral fan. Past security. This place looks pretty nice. This is kind of like a sports facility. Like they have different stuff over there. That looks like jiu-jitsu or taekwondo that I'm looking at right now. Then the stadium is like down there, and they probably have more stuff over there like basketball or like for football pitches where you can just walk in, play around. So it's pretty nice. There's one in Dominican Republic in Santo Domingo specifically where it's like the exact same thing. It's like one big square where there's a stadium, there's baseball pitches, there's swimming pools, there's like a lot of youth goes there, and that's where we get a lot of talent from. Oh, Chad, that's freaking scary, bro. They come in here with full body armor. I've never seen like that's for a stadium. Even in Brazil, I haven't seen that shit. So it's freaking weird. Chad, we just made it to the stadium. Wow, this is crazy. Everybody's standing. I guess I missed the first goal. The home team got scored on. And yeah, I also don't know that the home team is shit. But still, bro, look at this. This is crazy. I'm gonna see if I could go up there in a bit, but what I definitely don't see is away fans. Like this is 95% home fans. I don't. The only away fans I see are the fucking players on the pitch themselves with the white jerseys. Again, when you go to a football game that's outside of the country, I mean, like except for cities like Madrid and Barcelona, the popular, touristy countries to watch football games, places like these, you get the real, like, there's zero foreigners here, you know what I mean? When I went to that game in Brazil, it's the same thing, zero foreigners. People are like, yo, what the are you doing here? It's the same exact thing here, man. Made it up to the absolute raging fans that they have here. Trumpets, drums, you name it, bro, they here. I'm not a football manager, but these teams are just so, like, not so unskilled, but this is not the greatest football I've ever seen. So it seems like the opposing team, they just keep calling injuries, they keep falling on the ground, which makes me think that they're not the best team out of the other team in the pitch, but they're up 1-0, so I don't know, like, if they're trying to drag out the game. It's kind of weird. It's shocking. The home team is booing their own players as they're coming back onto the pitch. It's giving me Bernabeu vibes. This is scary. So I think this is the team that I gotta support. It's giving me Real Madrid vibes. Never mind, they're back to cheering as if they just didn't absolutely boo their players coming out the field. But still 0-1. So we'll see if they could either tie or what these people would probably want, get the win. Chad, 67th minute, and there's still no goal, bro. I mean, like, all the players around me are getting aggravated, and I wouldn't be surprised. This is like a mid-table club, so their own, like, the biggest city in Colombia got a mid-table club. 1-1, Chad, they just scored. They just drew the game, but man, it took so long for that goal. Holy. Oh wait, was it called offside? Oh my god, it was offside. Oh my gosh. Now they gotta go back. Hopefully not offside. But yeah, now the game is tied, but they're definitely not gonna win. At least these people are more happier than they were a couple of minutes ago. La remontada is crazy. 2-1, 2-1. The comeback is crazy. 2 goals in less than 10 minutes. Now this match got exciting. Everybody's screaming, chanting, they won. All they gotta do is not concede for I don't know how many more minutes. Match just ended. We got a happy crowd finally. They did not concede. So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but yeah, that got pretty exciting around the end. I mean, it was a booing atmosphere the entire game when they were down 1-0. Then they scored and it was offside. Then it was like, come on, man, more pressure. Let's score, let's score, let's score. They get their goal, they tie the game, then they score again, and they're just screaming. So, great game, or at least until they scored those 2 goals. Like, it was a boring game, but it was a great game for those last 15, 20-ish minutes. Back to my hotel. I totally forgot that I was supposed to go to a mirador. And mirador in English is like a viewpoint or like a view of the city. And yeah, I totally forgot. I just didn't even look at my notes. Pretty tired anyways, so I'm just gonna save that for tomorrow's vlog. I'm gonna go to 2 viewpoints now, or probably just 1. I'll just see which one I like better. But the skyline at night looks so amazing. It looks way better than when I took the metro cable. Like all those like little lights, amazing. Follow my socials if you guys want to message me about anything when I travel, or just in general if you want to follow my socials. And yeah, guys, see you mañana. Peace out.